Surprise, surprise, surprise. I am here and I'm alive. I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm just fine. Fine and dandy. Here we are on Thursday, July 18th, 2024. I can see a bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. Here we are, everybody. I got my ears trimmed back a little bit. My hair is sticking up. I don't know. I don't care. Do you care? I better put a hat on. Should I put a cowboy hat on? How about this hat? I'm still working on my shoulder. I want to thank Christopher for his offering to our ministry and outreach to the homeless to help the homeless. $100. Thank you, Christopher. Oh, we love you here. We love you. I've been so busy doing a few things, spending time with my grandchildren. Oh, we took them. There's Ike. There you are. How are you? I kind of took a little break from YouTube. And once I take a break, everything happens. Some lunatic tries to assassinate Donald Trump. JD Vance becomes vice president. But I took a little time, a little break, and we had so much fun with the grandkids. We had the grand boys over, and them little boys, I'm telling you, they keep you going. Hi, Kay. Good morning. I love you, Kay. I'm still praying for you. We had a blast with the boys. Christy set up eating bacon. Well, can I come over, Ike? Why don't you mail me some bacon? Put it in the mail, cook it a little bit crispy, and mail it to Pastor Dave. And I can't cook eggs because I break them. I break the eggs every time I try to. I can't do the over easy, over medium because how do people flip eggs? How do you do that? But mail me some eggs. Hungry. Now you're making me. You're making hungry for the truth. Hungry for eggs. You're back too. We're both back. I've been away for a little bit. Took a little break from YouTube and finished my book. It's done. It is completely done. I'm waiting on Christy to help me get it to Amazon and get it published over on Amazon. But it is finished, and it brought me to tears just writing the end of it, the epilogue, the end. I couldn't help myself. The water faucets came on, but we put up the tent, or Christy did. I didn't put up the tent for the grandsons. Nixie Mo, like Richard Nixon, his mom named him. My daughter named him Nixon, and we call him Nixie Mo and Logan, little Logan. Boys, I'm telling you, they are boys, 100%. But put up the tent for them, and we made a bonfire. And of course, you take the stick and you move things around and put a little bit of the fluid on the bonfire, and a gardener snake came out. They ran. Their city grandkids. They ran for their lives because they seen a gardener snake. And then we got tree frogs at night. I talked about that, nigga. The tree frogs. I fall asleep listening to the tree frogs. But they were so frightened after the gardeners. I used to play with them when I was a kid. Grasshoppers, flying grass, locusts. I'd sit in the yard and play with them suckers. You know, I wasn't afraid of snakes or nothing. Don't talk about going fishing with the night crawlers. I won't mention that because Ike is still eating his bacon, but they were cute. Yeah, cicadas everywhere. They're everywhere. They're like, I guess they're flying grasshoppers. You know, I didn't know what they were when I was a kid. I just played with all the little bugs. So the tent was out. They were scared. They kept hearing noises and they think animals. Of course, Pastor Dave has to be a real grandpa. I've got to be a real grandpa and tell him don't mind the noises because it's only a bear. There's only a bear coming over the fence. It's not going to hurt you. So I was joking. They took me as being serious. So to get them to go back out in the tent, I said, "Don't. If you hear a noise downstairs on the lower level of the, it's just Grandpa's pet tiger." Now they had nowhere to go. They wanted to run to the tent, but they were afraid of a bear. They couldn't come back in the house because they were afraid of the tiger, Grandpa's pet tiger. So, of course, Christy gave me a whipping. I got in trouble. Uh, don't be a comedian with the grandkids because you scared the bejeebers out of them. That's what I did. So, oh my goodness. But they had fun. We took them to the Oakland County Fair, the state fair, and they rode on rides. And I was worried about little Logan. Nixie Mo he was going around in circles, and he was having a ball. But as I look up and Christy, something ain't right. Logan's like this. He done. He got sick, passed out on the ride. I can't do those rides anymore. I have vertigo. I can't even get on. I can't sleep on my back. The whole room spins. But the poor kids. Hey, Watchman, how are you doing? We're going to be back every morning at 10 o'clock. But it was just, they had a blast. We went to see Monster Jam, the monster trucks. And they had a Psycho Circus was one big truck, and it had a big red nose balloon. And it came out on the field and with the big monster, big wheels, and it shot out of the back end, it shot out confetti. That was cool. That was cool. And then they had a spider one, Black Widow, and the truck had two red eyes, and it came out and it shot out silly string, but that one did a backflip, a backflip. They had a bunch of cars lined up, and these trucks just rolled over the cars. The kids had a ball. They were so tired they passed out on the way home. And it was a fun time for the grandkid. We don't get to see them enough. Christy went with her sister for a little bit up north. Gravedigger. They didn't have Gravedigger there. They had the Cycle Clown Circus, the Black Widow. They had a bunch of. They had a little 10-year-old driver driving a monster truck. He's like the youngest monster truck driver. Then there was some show I think where Gravedigger was. One of these trucks were actually in that show. And they were here. They came from all over different states, all across the United States. The Bigfoot, yeah. I didn't get into monster trucks a whole lot. But I remember them. I do. But the boys, they had a great time. And I finished my book, so it's going to be available. It's available right now. I could shoot it to you in an email, but it's not. It's got to go to be published. So it's got to get all the little, put it in book form. The cover, if they can do the cover, I hope, is when I was on the ventilator on life support with the tube down my throat, and then it shows the recovery. I got the pictures. It's going to be pictures and everything else. So it's going to be a real nice, hard to write book. Hard to write, but God is so good. He's been so good to me. So that's where I've been for the last little bit. But what do you think about how can someone be seen? How can you go to a Trump rally and get up on a roof? Be seen and filmed by people watching and take a shot at the president, the former president of the United States. How can that happen? Yeah, 20 minutes, a half hour before he fired a shot. A police officer walked up on the roof, sees him. The shooter aims his gun at the cop, and the cop goes away. Lord help me, Jesus. Avis, what are we going to do, Avis? Hi, Avis. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry, Avis. You've been going through so much. So much, my poor dear sister, Avis. You're just going through so much. I'm so sorry for all you've been going through. But how does these things happen? I've been watching the RNC, every night on Newsmax, and oh my goodness, oh my goodness, I don't know what to say. I love J.D. Vance. He looks like a young Ulysses S. Grant, doesn't he? Look like a young Ulysses S. Grant. The Lord has been so good to me. I said to Christy, I can't finish the book now. I had to rewrite a few things because she's going to do a follow up, her own book, to explain what she went through and the miracles that took place. But I'm on my broken PC right now. The monitor's broken, and I couldn't type. I said, what am I going to do? Because the mouse just zigs off because the screen's broke. So I go to type 2 words and zip, the mouse goes off the screen. That's why I've been coming on my phone, doing our YouTube live on the phone, because I couldn't use the PC that I'm on now. So I was praying, and I thought I would try to see what I could do if I could get this book finished. And it works. The darn thing works. The mouse doesn't go flying off the screen anymore, and the Lord is good all the time. Avis, PD, my grandma had congestive heart failure. Are you a smoker, Avis, or were you a smoker? My grandma smoked a lot of cigarettes, and they said that's what gave her the congestive heart failure. She loved the Lord. I want to talk about it, but people will say that I smoke cigarettes and I'm not going to go to heaven. I don't think that's true. I think you'll be set free. There won't be no wanting nicotine in heaven, but I don't think that's going to kick you out of heaven. I used to smoke, but the Lord set me free of that. I still see a person smoking, and I think to myself, how can someone do that? How can you stand that smell, that terrible smell? What do you got, Watchman? Look on this guy's community page for Trump Illuminati. I'll have to. I don't know if I can do that. And let me click on this just for a minute. See if I don't are loaded with, Pharmica, that formaldehyde too, what they put in when they embalm you, embalming fluid, rat poison. Oh my God, how can people do? I don't smoke, but I used to. I admit I'm not perfect. I never took drugs. I don't touch alcohol at all, but I did smoke cigarettes. I don't know. I notice when I talk, you can't see my teeth. Let's get on this kick for a minute. I had a lot of trouble with my teeth all through my YouTube career, and people would make fun of me. Then I didn't have, I needed dentures. Now that I've got them, when I talk, you don't see them. So what is the problem? Why? Unless I go like this, now you can see my teeth. Normal people talk like I'm talking right now, and you can see their lower, sometimes too much teeth, sometimes not enough. But what am I doing? Is it me, or are these dentures too small? They look all right. When I talk, you can't see my teeth. I don't know. How do I? It looks like I don't have any teeth. And then people will say, oh, he doesn't have any teeth. I do. Veneers. What am I, I don't know. Is there an exercise I need to do? AEIOU. But it looks fake. It looks fake when I try to show my teeth. It doesn't look real. I tried that in the videos, and you probably noticed me doing that, but it don't look real. What am I doing? Sister Ellen, not Helen Reddy, Ellen, and Nancy. What, Nancy? You got Nancy's teeth are like that. There's Nancy. She got the bunny teeth. What am I doing wrong, Nancy? I don't know. It's a beautiful day in Michigan, and the weather cooled off. It's been so hot. Excuse me, and humid. So hot and humid. Dave, even with Trump, the RNC convention, they're using Hindu prayer. I don't know. I haven't seen anything You may be right. I've been watching though. I haven't seen any Hinduism. Um, I know you've got what is her name? She was on there. She's Indian, American. And then you got Vivek Ramaswamy. Strong Hinduism, but maybe Christian. I don't know. And then the other, what's the one that was against Trump running for president? Nikki Haley. She's Indian Hindu, but I didn't see any Hindu prayers or I mean maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong. I'm going to click on this link, Watchman. If I lose everybody, I apologize. I hope I don't lose you guys. Nope, I didn't lose you. Let me see what this enlightenment to all. Time to arm and occupy that slave experiment. Which one am I supposed to want? I'll subscribe to this guy. He got some big muscles. The Twitter files. Watch, something is not adding up after the Trump assassination. And a lot of things ain't adding up. Nothing is adding up. Not a thing is adding up. I love you too, Avis. Mark Dice brought on Bohemian Grove, the camp where Bohemian Grove, yes. Yes, and that's where Alex Jones back then exposed that, where the presidents and Bush and Clinton and all of them, they pray to this wooden owl. And they go to Bohemian. And then there's mock, maybe, human sacrifices, babies being sacrificed. That's why they're so strong on killing babies. They're baby killers. They're vampires. They're bloodsuckers. They feast off of the blood of one another, probably, and sacrifice to this wooden owl children. So no wonder children one of the borders open and children are being exploited. Maybe they're going to Oprah Winfrey's house. Maybe they're going to the Bidens and Prince Charles and all of them, and are sacrificing these babies. It's going back to Ishtar and Easter and sacrificing the children on a cement slab and their blood running down the stone and coloring the eggs for fertility. The mainstream media, Washington, Hollywood, the movie industry, the music industry, they're all tied into sex trafficking, human trafficking, all the women that came up missing in Michigan and Flint. And it's still happening. Every day I'm on Facebook, I post another person is missing. And then you got the borders wide open. We're ready for World War III. Trump got to do something. But what is happening with Biden? I always said Biden can't campaign. He can't campaign. They missed. That shooter, I believe, was hired by the government, this 20-year-old, told them, we're going to reward you probably $1 billion or something if you take out. That's why no one was on that roof. No Secret Service person was near that roof. And he believed them. And he hit, Trump turned his head. He usually turns his whole body. He turned his head just in time to just get that bullet in the ear, or he'd have been dead. And they let these shots ring out, and then they shot this 20-year-old shooter to silence him, to shut him up, because they had to kill him or he'd tell the truth. People were videotaping the guy on the roof. They're now the head of the DEI lady, the head of the Secret Service, is saying that, well, we didn't have any snipers there because the roof had a little slant. Are you kidding me? It had like a 5-degree slant. It wasn't a slanted roof like a house. Still, snipers can get up on a house. Don't tell me what a sniper can and can't do. They can get on a peak like this. So Kamala, Kamalia. She comes and goes everywhere but the border. She don't go to the border. She's gonna be. It's like Charles in charge. It's like who do we got? No one's running the country. They gotta. I think they're trying to say Gavin Newsom or Richard from Rochester, New York. His favorite, his secret love, Gretchen Whitmer. He doesn't like Gretchen Whitmer at all. For 2008, they don't want to push their prime Democrats up now. They want to save them for 2008. But Biden can't cut the mustard. I've been saying for a long time, as soon as it gets down to the RNC, first they try to take Trump out. All the cases are being dismissed. The whole documents case has been dismissed. That was all done illegally. They tried every way to take Trump out. Now they're trying to kill him. That didn't work. You missed. Fight, fight, fight. Now, what are they going to do? Now they got to get Biden. He can't campaign. He can't stay awake after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So now he's got COVID. I said they're going to pull the COVID thing and get him back in the basement. Or they're going to use COVID to kick him out. But who are they going to put in his place? The cackling hen, like Ava said, the cackling hen. What, behind cutting back Trump? Oh yeah, Mayorkas was behind. He's the one that was behind, and Joe Biden. Don't forget Sleepy Creepy Joe, child sniffing Joe, behind Kennedy Jr.'s. They wouldn't give him a Secret Service detail at all. And his uncle was killed, John F. Kennedy, and his dad, Bobby Kennedy. So they didn't give him. Now they're going to give it to him. Now they're supposed to be beefing. They're not going to. That sniper knew where that guy was, and he waited to see if they would get a fatal shot. They didn't, so he had to take him out before. They couldn't let that kid live because they'd talk and say, well, they paid me to get up here. So it's the same thing like we know they took out Kennedy. They took out Bobby Kennedy. It was a Democrat, part of the Democrat establishment. John Wilkes Booth was a staunch Democrat that took out Abe Lincoln. The Democrats were ticked off. I'm going to say a bad word. The Democrats were pissed. But Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves and put an end to slavery. So it was the Democrats that took out honest Abe Lincoln. So the Democrats are evil. They're part of the Ku Klux Klan. The mainstream media is behind all of this. Hey, how's Donald Duck? I think his ear's okay. I don't know. But it's getting crazy, Ed. It's getting super, super duper crazy. I love you guys. I'm going to head on out to Flint. Again, I want to thank Christopher. No other offerings have come in. I've been doing some back to work stuff to help pay because I can't take from my house anymore to take care of the homeless. So I've been doing deliveries as a delivery driver to supplement our homeless outreach ministry. And that's another reason I'm not on here so much. Nobody is really giving to our ministry except a few. The one sister I always say is an anonymous, and we got every month we've got the Chapman Monica gives on the 25th. But the others have come and gone, and I prayed for them. I don't know. They give and then they disappear. They love Pastor Dave, and I invite them like family. Then I don't see them anymore. So I been trying to supplement that by I gotta go to Flint right now. Then I'm gonna go make a few deliveries, and I can get paid every day. We've got to do something to keep this ministry going. I'm not gonna let the devil win. But I love you, and I will see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. If I don't come back tonight, I try to do 7 o'clock, but by 7 o'clock, I'm wore out. I'm about like Joe Biden, I guess. I come 8, 9 at night, I'm asleep at 9 o'clock, and I'm up early. So I love you guys, and God bless you today. Stay hydrated today. Give the Lord all of your heart today, and invite Him into your heart. Invite Him into your heart. Watchman, I love you with all of my heart. Avis, I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I just wish I could jump through this screen, Avis, and just give you a big hug and kiss your cheek. Watchman, I love you. Ed, you know I love you, Ed. You know how much I love you, and all of you. And God bless you. And I'll see you guys really, really soon.